What's up, peeps? Michael here, Jamaican Car Guy, and today we're doing a regular car review. It's a new series I'm looking to start on common vehicles that you'll find in and around Jamaica and other parts of the Caribbean. In front of us here, if you're familiar, is a 2014 Toyota Corolla Fielder. This particular model has some slight differences from the regular ones you'll find in and around. So let's get straight into it. Starting up front here, the headlights features projector low beams, which are HID bulbs, as well as LED high beams here on the left hand side. The LEDs are actually aftermarket fitted, such as the bumper lights. Bumper lights don't always come standard in these units, so this particular model came with the bumper lights fitted afterwards. Also, the park lights, as you can see there, are also LEDs. That was fitted afterwards. They mostly come with halogen. The side profile of the car here showcases that it's a station wagon. It shares the chassis similar to that of the Toyota Axio, and the Axio in this model is a sedan. There's one. At the front we have steel brake rotors, which are extremely warped and vibrate terribly when braking from high speeds. At the back here, the vehicle has very outdated drum brakes. Now we're going to take a look at the rear, starting at the antenna mounted up top, which is slightly cracked and worn out by the weather. The spoiler here up top features a third brake light, which is also slightly worn. Excluding the back glass here, as well as also the connectors that hold the trunk in place and the rear spoiler, the entire trunk is plastic. We have LED brake lights here, and the park light at the back is halogen. We have a slight, what do you call this again, diffuser here at the back, quite nice, and also reflectors. The tailpipe can be seen just underneath, as well as also we have some stickers here that add extra horsepower. So we have endless auto lighting, not accessories and supplies, Venom Performance, Amsoil, and 777 Auto. All these stickers here add an extra 10 horsepower each to the vehicle. For the interior of this trunk, as you guys can see, it's full of things, indicating that the vehicle has quite a spacious trunk. Also comes with a tonneau cover. The accoutrements of this trunk include a gimbal, a camera bag, a drone case, and also a pair of gym shoes. Up top, on top of the tonneau cover here, you can find an umbrella for when it gets rainy, and also two shirts. Now we're going to be moving to the rear passenger section of this car, which is super basic. There's not much besides two empty bottles, a notebook, and also batteries for whatever reason, a napkin here from Cafe Blue, as well as also another shirt and a cap. Not sure where this person is trying to move to, but he will need more clothes than that. There's also a centerpiece here that folds down for an armrest, and that's it. Up front here, the unit has two storage compartments, one up top full of things, and one down below full of more things. Now we come to the driver's side. First thing you'll notice is that we have a completely uneventful steering wheel. There are no buttons whatsoever besides the horn, which sounds archaic. Once you're seated inside, you'll notice that we have a very plain dashboard cluster. You have just over half tank of gas in this vehicle. Traction control is currently turned off, just turned it back on, and the bright headlights are on for some reason. The dashboard of this unit here is completely analog, except from the little cluster down below, which is black and white. We have our fuel gauge on the right, or speedometer in the middle, and or RPM gauge on the left hand side. The infotainment of this car is quite basic, with Bluetooth, USB, and also your regular FM radio connection that doesn't have any usable stations programmed. Below that we have our climate controls, pretty decent, and also some a storage compartment just below here, which has some silver. Can be converted to a cup holder by just dropping in that thing there. As it relates to the engine of this car, it has a I think it's a 1.5 liter engine that's coupled to a 5-speed manual transmission. The manual is not very common in these units. Pretty simple here, tropical battery, yada yada yada. Y'all know the rigs. I don't need to go into details. Horsepower is as far as your eye can, your imagination is the horsepower in this car. It's front wheel driven. You do have some models that are all wheel drive. Yeah, and that's it. Let's go inside. Let's go for a drive. Now let's go for a drive. I'm gonna switch you guys over to the action camera. Let's go! Roll the windows down. Turn the AC off. Not too bad. Not too bad. So yeah, a lot of people don't believe in saving the manuals. That's for one. This is also not the highest spec Corolla Fielder that you can get. You can get some models that have leather seats mixed with some Alcantara. You can get some models that come with alloy wheels from factory and they're not aftermarket. You can also get some that come with a larger engine than what's currently in this car. So this model has a 1.5. You can get some with up to a 1.8 liter engine. You can also get some that have a CVT transmission. This is a manual. Those will come with a CVT. So as you know, the CVT would be much quicker. I prefer the manual, which is what this car is. And to conclude and to finalize, this, ladies and gentlemen, is my car. This is what I drive daily. This is my baby. I call her Serena. She takes me around. She's been with me for over a year. And I have some ideas for some mods. Let me know in the comment if you guys have any ideas for me as well, and as to what I should do. Be sure to ignore them. Let me know what you think. That was it. That was my review on a regular car. Let me know what other car you'd like me to review as well, as we move through in this beautiful machine. Let me know if you guys have any ideas for me to go over. I'm Michael. I'm your Jamaican car guy. I'm looking to put on more content and do more stuff. Let me get out of this accent. Let me go back to Jamaican. All right, people. All right, Dad. Just went over 2014 Toyota Fielder. My personal car, my baby. Serena McCullough. Let me know if you don't have any ideas on it that like me go through. Anything you don't like me touch. Any vehicles you'd like me to review as well. And if you have a vehicle and you don't like me to review it and go through it, let me know, link me up, and we can make it happen. Peace, love, and guidance.